What is up, everybody? 49's Fine back at you again today with another precious metals video, and today I wanted to talk about what is gonna happen to the price of gold if we find out that there's not nearly as much gold inside of Fort Knox than what we previously thought, and even worse, if there isn't any gold in Fort Knox. Let's talk about it. A huge thank you to our community members. Thank you guys very, very much for being part of the finest. So the news came out earlier today that there's a good chance that the Department of Government Efficiency is going to audit Fort Knox in Kentucky. That is our nation's largest gold depository, and it's known to have a significant amount of gold inside of it. The only issue is there hasn't been any type of audit since the 70s. I believe there was an audit in the 50s, and then there's an audit in the 70s, and we haven't had an audit since then, which is pretty weird when you consider the mass amount of wealth that is supposedly stored there. You'd think that that would be something you kind of kept on the books. You would record your inflows and your outflows and where things are kept, especially when you're talking about a massive amount of gold that the government claims Fort Knox contains. And as time has gone on, I've kind of heard jokes here and there that, yeah, maybe Fort Knox is empty, haha, that would be so funny, it doesn't actually have anything in it. But now that the news today came out that there's a chance that DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, led by Elon Musk, will be auditing Fort Knox, it honestly kind of scared me, because what if all of this value the United States claims to have, they actually don't have on hand, or maybe they don't have it at all? What would happen to the confidence in the American dollar, the world reserve currency, if the world found out that we didn't actually have access to this precious commodity known as gold to back the United States dollar as a form of security? What would that do to the dollar? What would that do to the price of metals? Off the top of my head, I'm guessing that gold spot would freaking skyrocket if we found out that all of this gold, the world's largest owner of gold, didn't actually have nearly as much as they were claiming. Gold would definitely shoot up in price, probably a couple $1,000s. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about that happening. I mean, a lot of people think, yay, great, spot's gonna go crazy, my portfolio is gonna be worth such and such amount, it's gonna be amazing. But the problem is the confidence that is lost in the American dollar would be huge. And that would hurt us in every other aspect of our lives, because we need the United States dollar, we need our currency for pretty much everything. So this audit that may or may not take place has me a little bit sketched out, but I personally think if somehow Fort Knox was audited, no gold was found, it was completely bone dry, completely empty, maybe a few ounces laying on the ground here and there, I don't think the Department of Government Efficiency would release that statement, because they know how much of a negative impact that would have on the American dollar. Also, that would be like the best kept secret in modern finance history, without a doubt. I mean, Fort Knox being empty, essentially the nation's savings account to battle directly against inflation being completely empty. I don't think that they would turn around and tell us if it was actually empty. So I feel that we're only going to get one of three answers. We're going to get all the gold is there because all of the gold is there, or we're going to be told all the gold is there because actually a significantly less amount is there, and we will be told that simply to avoid the negative effects it would have on the dollar and our economy as a whole. Or number three, we're going to be told that there's some huge scandal, that there's a lot of fake bars, tungsten gold coated bars that we're holding inside of Fort Knox. So Let me know what you guys think down below. Honestly, I hope everything is okay. I hope the United States has just as much, if not 10 times as much gold as what they are claiming. I know it's not going to be 10 times as much, but I do not want to wake up in a couple of days and see some impromptu press briefing by the White House stating that Fort Knox only has a quarter or a third amount of as much gold as what they were claiming. That would not be good. I mean, yeah, our gold portfolios would probably prosper and benefit and appreciate because of that, but it would really hurt the dollar. So I kind of I'm not a fan of the dollar. I don't necessarily support the dollar, but I don't want it to fall apart and bring a lot of chaos along with it. So let me know what you guys think down below. Is the gold in Fort Knox or is it not? All right, guys, stay safe out there. Peace.